The message that I'm getting today, I am very familiar with. And it's a feeling of hopelessness. It's a feeling of having your heart smashed. It's this feeling of like you just don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. You feel kind of lost. And many of you are feeling that way today or have been feeling that way lately. And that's the message that I'm getting really clear today. And your emotions could be just like all over the place. Could be, I don't know, like an emotional roller coaster. You know, one minute you're fine, the next minute you're like really mad, you're angry, you're like going through the woulda, coulda, shouldas, or the why is this happening to me? Why did they do this to me? And then after that, you might be just bawling your eyes out, or maybe you have cried so much that you can't cry anymore. So yeah, I went through that like 3.5 years ago when my husband just bailed on me and just walked out like I never even mattered. And, if you are feeling like nobody cares right now, I want to let you know that I care. I do, because I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like to have to heal alone. I know what it feels like to have everyone in your life just like not care about you, to walk out on you. Pretty much everyone I have ever loved ever in my life has abandoned me, except for my children, thank God. But I know how that feels. So I know you don't really know me, but I care about you. I do. I care about you and I care about your healing, which is why I'm delivering this message. So, yes, you feel like crap right now. I'm sure you do, but you're kind of at a crossroads, right? And this is where I was. So I feel like Spirit is calling you to make a decision right now. Are you going to stay in this energy? Are you going to stay in grief takes time, don't get me wrong, right? You're going to be grieving for a while. You got to work through all this stuff, but are you going to do what you've always done? Or are you going to figure out are you going to start healing, basically? So the first thing is you got to get out of the past, right? The first thing is the woulda, coulda, shouldas, all that stuff. Stop thinking like that, because most likely this person or these people left because of something that's going on with them. They probably didn't love themselves, or maybe you were too much for them, something like that. And maybe you don't love yourself, or maybe you don't know how to love yourself, or maybe you have issues from your childhood. That's what happened to me. I had like so much healing to do around like abandonment wounds and mother-father wounds, all that stuff, and I'm still healing from that. So don't be too hard on yourself. It's just right now you have a choice, right? You have a choice to keep staying in this energy of like, why me? Why is this happening? It might even be so bad to where like you can't even get out of bed, because that's where I was at. Like, I didn't even want to wake up the next day. That's how bad it was for me. And if it's like that for you, I totally get it. And if you need to get help, that's okay too. If you need to talk to someone, or if you need to call someone, please do that. Please get some help, because that's what I had to do. And I was at this crossroads where you could be right now. And this is what I'm being called to talk about, right? Spirit is calling me to talk about. This is very heavy on my heart and very heavy on my mind, which is why I'm recording this right now. But I had a decision to make. I was like, am I going to keep feeling sorry for myself? Am I going to keep drinking out of that bottle? Am I going to keep running away from my healing? Or am I going to do something different? And so at that moment, I said, you know what? I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to figure out why this keeps happening to me over and over and over again, because the common denominator here is me. So I got some help. talked to a counselor. I talked to a therapist. I eventually decided to get sober because I really wanted to think clearly, right? I wanted to figure out what was going on. And then I started to go within and I started to heal things about myself and learn things about myself. And then I started to heal childhood issues and things like that. So I decided that the only one that was going to show up for me was me. So, and then I figured out that I'm never alone. I thought I was completely alone and I thought nobody cared. Well, that wasn't true because I had my higher power. I had my higher self. I had my ancestors, my angels, my past over loved ones. I had a whole spirit team that was rooting for me to heal. And then I learned the truth about myself. I learned the truth about other people. I learned the truth about my higher power. And step by step and over time, I started to heal. I started to heal. And that hole that I felt inside and all that icky stuff that I felt and all that stuff where I was like, I'm not good enough and I'm not like pretty enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough for other people. That's a bunch of crap. That's a bunch of crap. I'm here to tell you right here and right now, you are good enough. You are smart enough. You are pretty enough. You are handsome enough. You are. You deserve love. You deserve unconditional love. You deserve the world, my friend. You do. So it's time to get up. It's time to get dressed. It's time to start those affirmations. It's time to get help. It's time to ask for help. It's time to start meditating. It's time to start listening to yourself, your higher self. Yeah. It's time to start healing. It is. Because you deserve it. Stop listening to all that gossip. Stop listening to everybody else because you know, they say hi, because you know what's good for you. You do. You know what's good for you, okay? You might not see it now because you've been crying, you've been clouded by emotions, you've been on this roller coaster. But you know, and it's time. It's time to get out of the past. It's time to start healing, okay? So remember, don't dim to fit in. Shine bright and live true. I love you. It's time to do something different.